Oh, hey. Have you guys been waiting here the whole week I was in the 4Runner? Wow, okay. Well, good news. We're back. Music to my ears, the sweet sound of the Tundra starting up. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today we are back in the Tundra. So this is the first video we're back since doing all the 4Runner videos. So today the video is going to be on driving the Tundra again after having the 4Runner for 5 days. I did the best I could to not drive this truck at all. I had to drive it a couple times just, to move it and things like that, but overall we've been in the 4Runner for a good amount of time, so I'm about to go get my run in for the day. So as I go, I'm going to talk. We're going to talk about how this feels after being in something as different as the 4Runner, which, by the way, is very, very different when it comes to this truck. So, there we go. Number one thing. This is like an impressions video. You guys like the impression stuff. Number one thing I feel right away, and I'm not going to do tow haul mode or anything like that. This is just the straight up, just driving experience of the Tundra. Number one thing, engine, power, throttle, response. It was pretty non-existent in the 4Runner. It wasn't a bad ride, it just wasn't a ride for me. I mean, this truck is loud. You could hear the wind outside, you could hear the tires, you could hear the exhaust. It's just a lot of noise. Okay, so when you're talking to someone in the car, when I'm talking on the camera, I have to talk up a little bit so you guys can hear me. In the 4Runner, you could hear a pin drop. Now that is huge for people who want a quiet ride, which is the bulk of the people in this world. They want a nice quiet ride that handles good, all that stuff. Just have a conversation, no wind noise, no engine noise, no tire noise. Well, I'm the opposite of that. And the more noise, the better. I like to hear the performance, I like to hear the engine. This is a 5.7 liter, almost 400 horsepower engine, and I want to hear it. So I definitely like the 4Runner. I feel like it would be a great option for my wife, which was one of the main reasons I was excited of getting it, because she's not necessarily in the market right now, but she's going to be probably within the next year, maybe a little more than a year. So until then, we're going to test drive a few things. She wants to try a Highlander now because it's a little smaller, and she wants to basically test all the Toyota stuff. She's nice enough to come on over to the Toyota family because of this channel, so thank you, Michelle. I appreciate the support of the channel and Toyota. But anyway, so we're back in this thing, and one of the things I absolutely love and I missed is just, you put the pedal down, the truck goes. If you're in the middle range where there's a lot of dead spots as far as torque, it just doesn't exist in this truck. It's a torquey truck. Again, we're not even touching tow haul mode. This is just straight up. It just feels good to be able to drive again and, have the power when you need it. And that was my biggest thing. I mean, right now it's a little windy out in the truck. I'm having to steer instead of just with the 4Runner, you just hold it. The wind didn't have as much of an effect on it as I thought. When you're passing the big trucks on the highway and you kind of feel their drag. I didn't feel any of that in the 4Runner. In this truck, you put two hands on the wheel and get by the truck. So, it's just good to be back in something noisy that moves around a lot and needs your attention to drive. I like that. I do miss the sunroof, though, I'll give you that, and I miss that back window that goes all the way down, but we can take care of both of those things by going to a Crew Max and somehow getting a moonroof. I don't want to get rid of the TRD Pro, so even if I upgrade, I want to upgrade into the TRD Pro. And the 4Runner actually helped me decide that, and here's what I mean. There was a while there, and you guys know this, I was looking at a 1794, like what will the next truck be, what will the next Tundra be? But the problem is like, the 4Runner I was in was pretty plain, not knocking it, it was just a regular vehicle. But the TRD Pro is a standout. When you drive around in this thing, people want to talk to you about it, people look at it. I feel like it's a great flagship truck for Tundra Dude 34 channel. It's not just a regular Tundra, it's a TRD Pro. It stands out. And I like that about the truck. I like that about, all the cars I always have. Honestly, I like to have something that's a little bit different and a standout. Every once in a while I go through the mode where I'm like, oh, you know, I just want something to blend in and get home, but that lasts for a week, and then I want to get back into something fun and unique. I do enjoy that. So, and I work so hard to get the TRD Pro, and you know, it's still rare even now. Even I got it in the beginning of 2016, still very rare. I just love it. So, you know, if I upgrade, it'll be a Crew Max TRD Pro, and that will probably change about 5 more times before I actually upgrade. You guys know me. If you're new to the channel, I constantly have ideas. So instead of just thinking about it and thinking before I speak, I just come on the channel and tell you what I think and let you guys yell at me in the comments. But it is really good to be back behind the wheel of the Tundra. I'm like kid in a candy store, excited again to be driving it. I loved all the sound, the noise, the feel. I'm glad it's a windy day, so the truck's pushing me to the left. I'm really having to steer it. So it's really good to be back. Again, one more time, thank you to Liberty Toyota for the 4Runner. I already have another vehicle lined up I'm going to be getting from them later in March. That one will be fun. I'm not going to give that away, but that'll be a little more fun as far as, you know, what this channel is about and what we like to compare to. Also, I keep forgetting to bring this up. A lot of times in comments, people say to me, oh, can you get this, get this truck, get this car, stuff like that. It's not really like that. I can only get what I can get. So, you know, it's not like I'm ignoring you, but, you know, I can only get the certain things that I'm offered and stuff like that. So, if you don't see something you asked for, I apologize, and I will continuously work to get that vehicle. But, yeah, for now, this is what we got. Overall, this channel is about this truck. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to be buying a new part for this truck, so make sure you tune in tomorrow too. I'm not going to tell you what that's about. Nothing crazy, but it definitely will tie a lot of stuff in. So, what do you think? What did you think about the 4Runner? Are you happy to see me back in the Tundra? I mean, it is Tundra Dude 34 channel, so I would think that you are. Yeah, comment below the video or find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tundra Dude 34. I'm going to start saying this at the end of my videos. Please like, comment, share, subscribe this video and this channel. The more the merrier. We are rolling up, getting a lot of new subscribers, building the channel, but you know, faster the better. So if you know any Tundra people that aren't on the channel yet, let them know what it's all about, and I will talk to you guys soon. And thank you as always for watching. Have a good Wednesday.